A California audit is raising some serious questions right now. The state failed to track $24 billion in public funds it spent over the past 5 years to address homelessness. According to the new state audit released this week, from 2018 to 2023, the state spent billions of taxpayer dollars on homelessness programs. The audit says the California Interagency Council on Homelessness, which oversees the distribution of all of this money, didn't have a method for tracking and verifying the data. The group has not produced a report on homelessness since 2017, and that was before the funds were allocated. The Department of Housing and Urban Development, which does track homelessness, says 30% of the U.S. homeless population lives in California. That's about 171,000 people. But it wasn't just the state that wasn't tracking the funding. The audit also revealed large cities like San Diego and San Jose weren't either. Additionally, in 5 homelessness programs that accounted for nearly $14 billion, funds from 3 of those programs could not be accounted for due to a lack of data. Joining us now, California Democratic Representative John Garamendi. He reintroduced legislation earlier this year aimed at addressing the affordable housing crisis in his state. Thank you, Congressman, for being back with us. You're making this a priority with this new legislation, but has it been statewide and in some of these big cities where homelessness has grown?
Well, certainly low-income housing has been a priority in California forever. However, it has not been able to address the issue of the homeless. The homeless situation is more than just the ability to find a low-cost housing unit. There are many, many factors involved. Healthcare issues, drug issues, mental health issues, joblessness, all of those things are part of the homeless question. What we're addressing with our legislation is the opportunity for America and California to build low-cost housing units. If those units are available, will they have an effect on the homeless? Yes. Will it solve the homeless problem? Not in and of itself, but it is a factor. And so the legislation really does 2 things. It updates the 1994 federal home low-income housing programs. This is everything from loans for the construction of housing, tax credits, as well as vouchers for low-income people to be able to pay the rent. So that's one piece of legislation. There's another piece that deals specifically with the tax credits so that developers will be able to have the opportunity to build these low-income homes, taking advantage of the housing tax credit. Now, the homeless is a piece of it, but it is a different issue in which there are multiple reasons why people are homeless and on the streets. Part of it is housing, but it's also far more than that.
Right. It's one question I have is why California, right? I mean, it's warm there, so that could be one reason, but there's much more to it. What's been the draw of California for so many years that has gotten us to this situation?
Well, you said one reason. If you're going to be homeless, you want to be homeless in Minneapolis in the wintertime or California. So that is a very real factor, but there's far more than that. First of all, California population is nearly twice any other state in the nation. And therefore, as a percentage of the population, we might expect more homeless in California. Also, California has made a major effort to try to deal with the homeless. However, as you can see from the statistics, it has not been a total success. There are still people on the street. A large percentage of them are in need. And the photos that you've shown in this session indicate people that have significant drug issues. No doubt about that. Part of that has to do with the drug enforcement programs that were relaxed in California. And clearly, we have evidence that people move to California to take advantage of the opportunity to do drugs in California. That's being reversed in many cities, specifically San Francisco. So the issue of homeless require multiple interventions. Drug issues, clearly a problem. Mental health issues, clearly a problem. I want to give you an example of part of that homeless population are veterans. The Veterans Administration has a program where vouchers are available for homeless vets.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.